3, 2, 1, action.
Hello everyone, it's movie time, so get your popcorns and let's get right into it. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the top 10 Hollywood action, comedy, fantasy, and horror films released on Netflix, Disney+, Amazon Prime, and Apple TV 2024. If you're looking to watch the best new movies on these streaming platforms, then these top 10 movies are worth checking out. Now let's start the video. Number 10, The Fall Guy.
It's me, Colt Sievers, and this is my hero's journey.
It is a 2024 action comedy film directed by David Leitch. The film stars Ryan Gosling as Colt Severs, a skilled stuntman who is drawn back into the industry of action stunts shortly after leaving the field following near-fatal incident. Sear is soon called to perform the stunts when the main actor disappears while filming a big-budget film, directed by Colt's ex-girlfriend, Naud Moreno. While Colt does perilous stunts for the film, he also tries to solve the case of Ryder's abduction, which involves a larger criminal conspiracy. The film on the stunt work serves as the foundation for Hollywood action movies while combining thrilling action scenes with romantic and comic elements to highlight the characters' relationships. Number 9, The First Omen.
You don't have to be afraid. God has great plans for you.
It is a 2024 supernatural horror film directed by Akasha Stevenson. It is the 6th movie in the Omen trilogy and the follow-up to the 1976 horror blockbuster The Omen. The protagonist of the story is Margaret, an American girl who was brought to Rome to work for the church, but she soon starts to doubt her faith after encountering a sinister force which causes her to wonder about belief, which led her to discover a horrifying plot that will bring evil to life. The movie follows Margaret's quest as it becomes more convoluted due to her encounters with several individuals who push her venture beyond the convent and cause her views to be questioned at key moments. The film places a strong emphasis on growth and a gradual increase in tension, which culminates in a horrific final act that is in line with the original film spooky vibe. Number 8, Civil War.
The use of airstrikes against American citizens.
It is a 2024 action thriller film directed by Alex Garland. The movie centers on a group of reporters maneuvering a post-Civil War America. The story begins with a team of journalists traveling from New York City to Washington, D.C., with the objective to speak to the president prior to a rebel group seizing power in the Capitol. Their trip is filled with violent action scenes and moral quandaries, ending in high-stakes attacks in the White House, while seeing and recording the violent disintegration of the nation's capital. The journalists grapple with what's right both personally and professionally among devastation. The whole cast of the movie is very noteworthy, especially Wagner and Kristen roles. While the plot is rather routine, the character relationships and the action sequences provide an exciting viewing experience for the genre. Number 7, Incident in a Ghostland.
Patrick had a vague feeling something was about to happen. Something in the breeze of twilight had whispered, "It's going to happen tonight."
It is a 2018 psychological horror film written and directed by Pascal Laugier. The film tells a story of a mother, Pauline, and her 2 daughters, Beth and Vera, who inherit their late aunt's house, but their first night becomes a descent into terror when psychopaths invade, driving Pauline to desperate measures to protect her girls. 16 years on, Beth thrives as a renowned horror author while Vera battles crippling paranoia. When they reunite at their family home, dark forces awaken, unleashing a cascade of unnerving events. What begins as a familiar horror flick swiftly evolves into a griping story uplifted by character performances and masterful makeup effects. Brace yourself for a journey where every shadow conceals a secret and every creaking floorboard heralds impending doom. Number 6, Descendants, The Rise of Red.
My first order of business will be making sure all the kingdoms are welcome, even Wonderland. No, this is for Princess Red.
It is an upcoming musical fantasy film directed by Jennifer Fang. The story follows Red, daughter of the Queen of Hearts, and Chloe, daughter of Cinderella, who cross paths at a momentous celebration in Auradon when unexpected chaos breaks out. And in order to prevent an impending coup, they must join forces to travel back in time. via a magical pocket watch created by the Mad Hatter's son to stop an event that would lead to grave consequences. The film will be the fourth in the Descendants franchise, being a spin-off of the previous 3 films. Number 5, Boy Kills World.
This was never a great city, but it was ours.
Are you with me?
Always.
It is a 2024 action thriller film directed by Morit Moore. The film stars Bill Stargard's Man, a deaf and mute man who starts on journey for revenge after his entire family is ruthlessly murdered by Hilda, the female head of the tyrant's post-apocalyptic household. In the aftermath, Boy prepares under a strange guru to become a deadly weapon of killing, motivated by a voice within that he acquires from a childhood video game. His quest climaxes in a deadly fight during a yearly purge, where he enters an uprising movement while contending with the ghostly influence of his rebellious younger sister. The film will mostly appeal to action fans, owing to its intense violence and powerful martial arts sequences. Number 4, The Ritual.
You then?
We got spooked and we had bad dreams, all right?
I woke up last night. Look at this. Nothing has done that to you. You've done it to yourself. Why do you have to deny everything like that?
It is a 2017 British supernatural folk horror film directed by David Bruckner. The film begins with a group of friends who embark on a long overdue reunion trip to Sweden's rugged terrain. But when a hiking mishap leaves one of them injured, they are forced to take a perilous shortcut through an ominous forest, seeking refuge in a decrepit house as fierce storm rages outside. They soon realize they have stumbled upon more than just shelter. A nightmarish encounter awaits within. While the finale falters in pace, the film shines with its compelling characters, haunting cinematography, and spying, tingling creature designs. So brace yourself for a journey where bonds are tested and terror lurks in the shadows. Number 3, The Legend of the Catclaws Mountain.
Thanks.
Who said that?
Wait, you can understand what I'm saying?
Right. Grandma?
It is a 2024 American fantasy, adventure mystery film directed by Richie Greer. This is a mystical tale about a young girl named Mindy and her enchanted journey to find her lost pony. The pony is said to have magical powers that, according to legend, will lead its owner to gold hidden in the nearby mountains. When Angel is kidnapped by a mad treasure hunter, Mindy and her school friends head into the hills to rescue the pony and hunt for the lost gold. Number 2, Veronica. It is a 2017 Spanish supernatural horror film directed by Paco Plaza. The story takes place in 1991 in medias res, where a young woman, Veronica, grapples with the weight of her father's recent passing, burdened with the care of her siblings while her mother tore it away. A fateful solar eclipse sets the stage for a chilling board experience with friends plunging Veronica into a nightmare spiral of supernatural terror. As sinister forces infiltrate her home, Veronica races against time, haunted by ghastly apparitions and desperate to protect her loved ones. Guided by the enigmatic sister Narcissa, she battles hallucinations and violent spectacles, turning her once familiar surroundings into a harrowing battleground. Although Veronica falls short of its scariest movie ever hype, it still captivates with gripping performances, chilling story, and visually stunning cinematography. Number 1, Renegade Nell.
I think you're Nellie Jackson.
You don't want to mess with me.
It is a British historical fantasy action-adventure television series written by Sally Wainwright. The story is about a quick-witted and courageous young woman who is framed for murder, unexpectedly becomes the most notorious outlaw in 18th century England, and she's forced to live on plunder and expedience with her 2 sisters, and later a brave spirit named Billy Blind appears to help her and realizes that fate has not led her astray by chance, as she will cross paths with Queen Anne and play a role in the power struggles that are being played out over the European battlefields. That's it for today. Please subscribe to our channel to see more videos about movies and series suggestions.